Alright, hello everyone out there, DSP here. Tonight is February 27th, 2015, Friday night, and I am actually filming this before I get working with my second gameplay stream of the night, but I'll be uploading it afterwards. And I'm here to bring you the week in review for this week, so you guys know what exactly it is that I've been up to this week, in case you are getting off of work, getting out of school, and you have some free time this weekend, and you want to get caught up over the weekend on everything that's been going on. Okay? So, here we go. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, last week, I completed my playthrough of the Order 1886. The entire playthrough of the game is now up here live on DSP Gaming. In addition to completing that, I actually did a best and worst montage of the game that I released on Monday night. I did a ton of video editing for this using Adobe Premiere Pro. It's the first time I've purely used Premiere Pro to do a project, and people are basically saying they loved it. However, you know, if you could take a look and spread the word, as you can see, about a little under 13,000 views. In fact, if I actually refresh the page, it might actually jump a tiny bit, but probably not too much. There you go. It would be nice. Just so you guys know, I have a playlist right here on my DSP Gaming channel where I've added all my montage edited videos so far, so you guys have an idea where to find them all. Right here, they're going to be added, okay? By the way, we're approaching the end of February, which means coming up this next week, you're going to have the best of February 2015 montage coming your way, okay? Now, in addition to that, here on DSP Gaming, we also had the continuation of The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. So for those of you who have been watching that playthrough ongoing, I did do several streams of that this week, and that was all added here to the playlist. At this point in that game, I'm actually up to the final temple, and I'm going to be playing more of that tonight. We did Resident Evil Revelations Episode 1, which is the first Resident Evil game to ever run in 60 frames per second. I played that on the PlayStation 4, and it looked gorgeous. Check out that playthrough. I'm actually surprised, quite honestly, that not too many people really checked out that playthrough. It might be, I don't know, because I guess reviewers kind of panned it a little bit and said it wasn't very good. I actually very much enjoyed it. But the big release for this week was Dragon Ball Xenoverse, which I also played on the PS4. And compared to the other Dragon Ball game I played last year, Battle of Z, I think it's tons better than that. It's a what-if scenario where you actually create your own character, which I did. I made myself as a Saiyan in the game. Check that out. That's really entertaining, and people are really enjoying that playthrough so far for the couple of days that it's been live, and that's continuing on as well. So that pretty much explains what's been going on DSP Gaming. However, over on the King of Hate Vlogs, it's also been a pretty eventful week. First of all, I created my review of the Order 1886, which you can see since last weekend has gotten 17,000 views and counting, which is pretty damn good for a vlog-style review. However, this one's a little different. This one I actually integrated video footage of the game into it. So for the first time ever, you're going to see, well, I don't want to say ever, it's been several years since I did this, but since I'm using Adobe Premiere Pro, I actually integrated video footage of the game into it, spliced into it. People are saying it's the best review I've done in years. Definitely check it out if you haven't had a chance. In addition to that, we had a new episode of DSP Tries It, which actually was not food, it was an energy drink, if you want to check that out. We also had the week in preview, but at this point the week previews, the week is over, you probably don't care about that. We had a Loot Crate unboxing for February 2015, and in this video is some very important information about my partnership, which I have obtained with Loot Crate. They actually reached out to me. I am partnered with them now. If you want to get more information on that and how you can actually save some money if you decide to become a Loot Crate subscriber, check out that video. It's all explained in there, okay? And then last but not least, of course, yesterday I did Ask the King, a three-parter, as you can see. I asked tons and tons, or I answered tons and tons of questions, and it was a very good episode, so I hope that you'll check that out this weekend as well. The last thing that I would like to mention, ladies and gentlemen, actually doesn't have to do with me, but it's a new thing, a venture that Leanna, my girlfriend, has been working on for months. We've kept it hush-hush. We haven't mentioned it at all, okay? But as of right now, it is official and launched, ladies and gentlemen. Leanna has launched her own Etsy shop. It's called the Black Currant, and you can go there to get all kinds of, as you can see, handmade soaps as well as meltable wax tarts. All these products are now available for sale on her website, okay, which is etsy.com/shop/theblackcurrant. Okay, you don't have to do that page 1 or any of that. And that's live. You can actually order now. She's already received a couple orders since I tweeted about it earlier today. So you can check that out. That launched this week. And then, of course, last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, I do want to talk about the overwhelming amount of support that I received from you guys over here with the launch of my Patreon account. Holy moly. I mean, did I ever expect when I launched this a week ago that I was going to get this amount of support? 97 people have contributed to my Patreon account so far. Now, this is great. Thank you guys very much. However, if you're watching this on Friday night or Saturday, now is your last chance to become a patron for the month of March. Actually, everyone is going to be charged on March 1st, supposedly. I guess March 1st, March 2nd is when everything gets charged. And then if you do pledge after that, it won't go into effect until April. So if you want to jump in on some of these, these perk goals, like getting your name listed as a special thank you in my vlogs, getting an exclusive forum access, a forum title, stuff like that, being able to vote on these goals that it looks like we're definitely going to hit. If you want to, get in on priority access to Ask the King next month, etc., any of these goals, you must pledge right away. If you don't pledge by the end of Saturday, it will not count for this month, and you're going to have to wait until April to get your perk, okay? So I just want to make that clear for everyone so there's no misconceptions and no confusion if someone pledges on Sunday and they're like, oh, no, I don't get my perk. The answer is no, because you won't get charged until the month of April, okay? They always charge it on the 1st or 2nd of the month. So, all right, so that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I thank you guys very much for watching, and I thank you for watching all of my content. It is much appreciated. I hope you have a good weekend catching up with all the current playthroughs, and I will see you for new content all weekend and heading into the next week with some new stuff. The next game coming up next, so you guys know, is Kirby and the Rainbow Curse, which I have not had a chance to play yet. I'll be starting that up on the Wii U as soon as I finish up either with Dragon Ball or Zelda. More than likely it's going to be Zelda, since it looks like I'm starting the final dungeon soon. Thanks everyone for watching. Peace out. Have a good weekend.